Hey, welcome back to the Crypto Minute, Helium Crypto Minute. Had some nice comments about myself being the cheap Anthony Bourdain. I found those very funny. Um, I don't really need to justify anybody why I do this. I'm trying to actually help people. I thought we're really kind of trying to build a community where we can actually help each other, not necessarily tear each other down. And you're not going to really do anything to me because, you know, I am a high school biology teacher. I teach ninth grade. I've been insulted every different way possible. So I don't think it's possible that you can come up with something new. But actually, thank you for the Anthony Bourdain, because any comment is a good comment. All right. Some questions that people had saying I was shilling helium. I'm not shilling helium. I like helium. Helium has some practical uses. We're going to be looking at the practical uses of what helium actually is. Let's listen to what Kevin O'Leary said, okay, about helium.
You can't just say, well, here's my vision for my blockchain. You got to actually deliver it. You got to test it. You got to prove it has scalability, and you've got to prove it has scale in terms of number of transactions per second. All of this stuff is not easy to do, which is why I take a multi-bet approach. You know, maybe it'll be Solana, maybe it won't be. Maybe it'll be Polygon, maybe it won't be. Maybe it's Avalanche, I don't know. Maybe it's Helium, I don't know. I have some of that too.
Okay, so you hear quite clearly, and Kevin O'Leary is a pretty damn smart man, that number one, it is about scalability, but it's about operational ability too, and having a practical use. And so when I look at investments, I hope my wisdom in over a few years could actually pass on to some of you that sometimes just don't get this, is number one, you have to have patience. And number two, you have to think about what will the world look like in 3 or 5 years. Investing is really a long-term goal. These are not like just buy and sell. When I said I'm looking for a buy point for helium, you know, anytime from it's in the $16 to $19 range, that's a great buy point over the future. Could it go down to 10? Of course it can. Of course it can. But I'm looking at 2025, 2026, 2027. What will be my profits at that time? Okay, life is not a race. It's a marathon. Okay, so we're going to be looking at some other practical use cases and some things that why people say these are my 4 favorite cryptos now. This is April of this month, and they like helium. Okay, this is other people that are saying this. All right, because it has a practical use. That's what I look at. They're just on a meme coin. Live peer is another one, okay, that can transform video streaming online. Maybe we want to look into live peer. Okay, it has a use. Cardano. All right, I have lots of Cardano because of its smart contract functionality, and it's real low right now. I mean, I bought some at 89 cents. Anytime it falls under 90, I'm buying more. Sandbox, I own a bunch of that as well. Okay, Sandbox has a use in the metaverse, and this is a gaming cryptocurrency where they're actually selling land in here for more than they're selling it in many places around the United States. All right, they're virtual land sales. All right, so those are some of the bottom line ones. Let's go look at some other top 10 cryptocurrencies that people are really saying that you should have probably in your portfolio. And I can agree and disagree with some of them, just like you guys can. All right, Bitcoin and Ethereum. I do have a little bit of, I have like quite a few Ethereum because I'm betting on Ethereum a little bit more. Of course, your stable coins are going to be definitely have to be recognized. Solana, great coin. Cardano, great coin. XRP has use. Polkadot has use. You notice this Doge, no use yet. I mean, it could be a minor payment one. It just, I guess, depends on Elon Musk and Shiba. These are two like meme coins. Now, I really kind of don't believe in too much of the meme coins. I started out with Doge, and it kind of fell flat on my face. I did like take off a lot of profit. So basically, when it hit around 48 cents that time, like a year ago, I did sell almost all of it. I bought back in a little, but you know, not very much at that point. So I still hold some. All right, Lucky Block. What is Lucky Block? Lucky Block is a new lottery system that solves all the issues about transparency, and it's fair for everyone. So it's built on a blockchain. That looks interesting. L Block. All right, Ripple. Ripple is a payment service, and it goes across different providers and different banks, and its scalability is up, and people are using this around the world. Now, there's a lawsuit against XRP right now, but it actually looks pretty good. Like, they're trying to call it a an actual commodity stock. So they're going through it right now, and I have a feeling that things are looking better in the XRP camp. And that's a huge one to see whether we're going to be listed as securities. All right, yeah, instead of, and how the how Janet Yellen is going to actually look at how we're going to monetize and stabilize the cryptocurrency market and where the taxes are going. Once we see that, we're going to see, just as Raoul Paul says, and quite a few others, we're going to see a huge influx in money coming into the cryptocurrency community. Now, I just believe in practical use cases. Maybe you don't. You think I'm shilling one thing. Actually, when Helium was at $26, $27, I said, this thing's dropping to $16 to $19. So it's not like I was telling you buy then. I just said, I have a feeling it will go back up, as all things do. All right, so this is the cheap looking Anthony Bourdain signing out, and hoping that you have a wonderful and blessed day.